Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cleveland Browns taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis on what could be a historic day in the city of Cleveland. It's their first ever appearance in a Super Bowl.
And it's taken nearly 60 years to get back to playing for an NFL title. You have to go back to 1964 to find their last championship. So you're right. This is potentially a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence in Cleveland.
Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the prevailing thought was no Tom Brady, no Super Bowl. But they're back looking for their second win in 4 years.
And add that to the first one that they had previously. Remember that one out in San Diego, partner? A big second half against the Raiders to get their first Super Bowl title. Now they want to get another one. Tom Brady or not, the Buccaneers feel good about this one.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Motion man left, Peoples-Jones. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Shaquille Barrett collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. From the 5, 3rd and goal. They pitch it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda on to punt for the Bucs.
This is taken at the 23. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Hey, 24.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
2nd and 10. Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
64. Hey, 59.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Watson off play action. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
First carry now for Pierre Strong.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Missed.
This will not go down. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Watson. And down he goes This pressure gets him back at the 14.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. You're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds. That's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass. It's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Got it. Ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Dalvin Tomlinson able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Cunningham. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 33 yards that time.
Let's go. Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. From the gun, here's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And the slot man goes in motion left. And got his man complete. And he'll go down at the 28. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
Watson looks to throw again. Flushed out right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Motion man is Schwartz. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Chubb on the read option. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. To throw is Watson. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Cunningham. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Out of the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
He's to the 15.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Again, it's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
First 6. 31.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Browns are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Maurice Hurst collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cunningham to throw. Fighting to stay upright. Now he'll escape to his right. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get. from starting here, getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Again, Watson to keep it.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Cunningham.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Cunningham looking to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
A carry here for the big tight end. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taken right around the 44. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 57 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rachaad White there to make the grab.
And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
They'll try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Get it.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Back to throw, Watson. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Aaron Robinson.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Buffalo 18.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Trey Palmer, 28 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And again, it's Chubb.
right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Set.
Motion man is Schwartz. Watson. This one swung outside to Strong. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the right sideline.
A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Faking the give. Now Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. York now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Cunningham. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Cunningham. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Touchdown!
Chris Godwin from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This offense so far on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped him well short.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Warriors 17. 18, Rattler. 18, 5 in. Steady.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Going up top. And that is incomplete. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now a 2nd and 10. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Cunningham. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
19 Wyatt. Go.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Cunningham eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Well, they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. That is likely the final play of this game, and no better feeling, I would imagine, than taking a knee to wrap up the Super Bowl.
Culminates everything. The championship is theirs. And just think, the last play they had in practice before this game began was doing this, practicing taking a knee and winning a Super Bowl.
And they get to do just that. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way. Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Run it back.